What up, my beautiful people? Good morning. My hair's a little wet because I just hopped out of the shower, but I'm gonna be vlogging my day today. I've had a lot of people ask, you know, how has your body changed and like your lifestyle changed since you became vegan? And it's actually been 1 year since I became vegan as of like mid-June, and I think I'm gonna be posting this like early July, but yeah, it's like 1 year of me being vegan. And I made a video what I eat in a day last August being a baby vegan. So this is my little like updated video. My eating habits have actually changed a lot, believe it or not. I found out ways to eat healthier and to not eat as much like meat substitutes or cheese substitutes, and I'm trying to eat more whole foods now. Probably the most significant thing that changed within my body being vegan for a year is my digestive system has gotten way more efficient, if you know what I mean. Like the bowel movements are just at an all-time high. I eat a lot of fiber in my diet and lots of fruits and vegetables, so that's probably why. And also eating meat too, I think slows your digestion a lot, so my body feels very light and happy. And also my energy levels, I'm probably a lot more energetic. So I'm gonna show you what the very first thing I do when I wake up is. I normally have a coffee, and I think in my previous what I eat in a day video I had a coffee, and I do still love my coffee, don't get me wrong, but I try not to have it every single day because it makes me really jittery, and it like gives me anxiety sometimes. Like it heightens the anxiety that I already have, which is not great. So I still find a way to get my like caffeine in but without having coffee, and I'll show you how I do that. Lauren's having her coffee today, but I'm not going to. I am going to use this Teamy Greens Superfood powder. It's been my favorite this month, and I've tried a lot of different types of greens powders, and pretty much they all suck, except for this one. But they're all super like gritty and grainy and taste like grass, like, but not like the good type of grass, you know what I mean? This one's really good because it's really smooth and the taste isn't super strong, so it doesn't taste like you're eating like dirt when you drink it. Usually if I'm too lazy to make a smoothie, I'll just put the greens powder, like 1 scoop of this, into my little teeny tumbler. It's so cute. And I'll just have this instead of coffee. But today I do have time to make a smoothie, so that's what we're gonna be doing today. There's a lot of really good stuff in this. There's matcha, spirulina, and wheatgrass. My mom always tells me to like get things that have wheatgrass and spirulina in it because it's really good for you. So this one's for you, Mom. But this product is great because it's vegan, it's non-GMO, you can put it in a lot of different things. It's gluten-free, dairy, soy-free, 100% plant-based, obviously, and there's 16 superfood ingredients. So not just greens, but also superfoods, which is awesome. The reason why I drink this instead of coffee is that it doesn't make me as jittery as coffee, and so I do like alternating, like one day I'll have coffee, one day I'll have the Teamy Green Superfood powder. The bowel movements that have been happening drinking this, I don't know, if you guys have trouble pooping, you should try this greens powder, it's so good. And it also kind of tastes like matcha green tea, which I'm obsessed with. That's probably where the plant-based caffeine comes in. It also has acai berry in it, so it tastes like, you can taste that little like sweetness. And if you want to add some more sweetness to it, I just add some agave syrup or just like a tiny little bit of like organic raw sugar. We gave Willow a little bit too much catnip today. So she'll look cray-cray.
She was meowing at 7 a.m.
She was meowing at 7 a.m.
You see people?
You already know.
I know you're gonna be mad.
She's gonna be mad.
You up. She's mad.
We love her though.
Look at that. Willow. Hey.
No, she's not gonna cooperate today.
She's pissed.
Oh,
look how mad she is.
She's still cute when she's mad though. I usually do like half almond milk, half water because I don't want to waste all my almond milk, and almond milk's expensive. So I'm gonna do like a little bit of almond milk and then like the rest water.
That's not a little bit.
I'm sharing this smoothie with Lauren, so I'm gonna put 2 scoops of the superfood greens powder because there's 2 of us. And 1 scoop is 1 serving. And it has all your daily vegetables in it. So you don't even need to worry about if you have trouble like getting your fruits and veggies in. If you just have 1 of these a day, then you're good to go. Next thing, we're gonna put some mangoes, some frozen mangoes. Usually we'll have like strawberries and blueberries too, but today we just have mangoes. Oh. I cut up some carrots just for some extra vegetables. We got a banana up in here. I got some chia seeds in the sketchy bag. It's not sketchy, guys. I got it from the bulk barn. That's why it's in a like bag. We're gonna put some PB. My camera's sitting on the protein thing. I gotta take it off. And here we got some plant-based protein powder. It's usually like 1 scoop per person. I'm gonna do just like 1 scoop in here. Maybe like 1.5. It's gonna be loud. Oh, it's not plugged in. LOL. I'm gonna put it in my Teamy Greens tumbler, which is freaking adorable. It also has a filter where you can put in tea.
You just spilled so much water on it.
Oops.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ooh.
That's really good, actually.
It's really fresh.
I don't know if I mentioned this before, but that's why I partnered up with Teamy Greens, because I really loved their greens powder and I wanted to work with them. So thank you, Teamy, for partnering up with me for this video. So it is lunch, and usually we have this for breakfast, but this is our favorite like vegan breakfast / lunch meal.
So good. Yeah.
Yeah, that smells fine. Okay, so we're gonna show you how to make our iconic vegan breakfast burritos. They're always different each time depending on what we have for groceries. These are the main ingredients you're gonna need for the vegan breakfast burritos. You need at least 1 onion, 1 or 2 peppers. We have some Swiss chard, some greens to put in it. You need your tofu, of course. We usually get firm tofu, but this was the only one that they had left, so it's kind of soggy. We have some black beans, a lemon, and turmeric. This spice is really important to make the tofu. And then we have our pita. Here we have an Ezekiel pita. It's sprouted whole grain tortillas. We got this from the health food store. So Lauren's starting to cut the onions, and we got the garlic. That's the first thing you're gonna need to cut. And then we're gonna turn on the stove in a pan, put it on medium heat, and then get some olive oil and put that in the pan. Yummy.
Sizzle.
That's a lot of onion. Basically, you're just gonna wait till this gets transparent, and you're also gonna add the garlic, but make sure you don't add the garlic too soon, because then it could burn and taste really bitter. In goes the garlic clove. Make sure you mince it nice and good. And don't run with knives, children.
As you run.
Yummy.
We did mostly yellow because that's Keara's favorite pepper.
It is. We're gonna let that cook for a bit and then add the spices. So we normally use salt, pepper, red pepper flakes, oregano, and basil.
Oh yeah. This is very squishy, not for tofu.
No, it's not ideal.
So it's gonna look disgusting. But no animals were harmed in the making of this, so. Basically, you cut it into 3s or 4s. So grab like 4 paper towels and a towel that you don't care to get tofu juice on. And what you're doing is just draining all of, not all, but like most of the water. Fold it over, boom, and you press on it and the water comes out and it's gonna look really gross. I feel like a cat massaging it. Yeah! By drying it out, it's really easy to crumble in your hands, see?
Looks like eggs, right?
Yeah, it just starts to like do that.
So now when you're waiting for the peppers to cook, I'm gonna get ready with the Swiss chard, and the tofu's already prepared. So I'm just gonna cut it into like little chunks. You could use whatever greens you want. And in the pan it goes. I spilled.
Put it in your hands. It easily falls apart. So basically you just like massage it with your hands and just let pieces like gently fall out at a time.
And once the tofu's all in there, this is the most important part that makes it look like eggs. So you're gonna get your ground turmeric. It's a spice. It's a very delicious spice and really good for you too. And you're just gonna sprinkle it over. So depending on how much tofu you have in here, just eyeball the amount of turmeric until it kind of turns yellow like this. And then it looks like scrambled eggs. And the last step before the tofu is ready is we're gonna put a little bit of fresh lemon in it just to make it a little zesty. We usually really load up our tortillas because we love this stuff. We're gonna sprinkle some beans over top. You can add the beans into the tofu scramble, but I like to just put it on top. Usually we have hummus and salsa to put on the wraps as well, but we don't have that right now. So I'm just gonna put some nutritional yeast, which has really excellent vitamins in it. It's rich in vitamin B12, which us vegans need. And I'm also gonna put a bit of like Tabasco sauce on it, not too much, but just a little hint, just a little spice. Lauren here has a big sweet tooth, so we're going to get some vegan sweets. But we have to get on transit to do that, so that's why we look like this. Yes. Pray for us.
Open it. I'm confused.
Oh my god, do you want me to? You open the top. Okay, this is kind of hard.
See?
Oh, voila.
Yummy.
So
we made this, no.
we actually made this.
Yeah.
But we came to Kensington just to get cupcakes, vegan cupcakes. And then we were like, oh shit, we're actually hungry. So we got this bowl to split. It has broccoli, tofu, spinach, mushrooms, carrots, coconut shavings on top,
Sweet potato.
stuff that looks like cheese, but I'm not sure what it is. It's definitely not cheese.
Where?
Right there.
Oh.
We finished our bowl. It was delicious. And now it is time.
Oh my gosh. I've been waiting for this for the past 2 weeks.
If you guys are from Toronto and you haven't been to Bunner's and you're vegan and or gluten-free,
What you doing?
Get there. It's an amazing,
right now.
It's an amazing bake shop. It's vegan and gluten-free. Get that acid water. Ooh, so it's like a brownie cookie, right? Is that what it stands for?
Yeah,
And
it's half cookie, half brownie.
And it's the cupcake of the month. And I think the proceeds go towards a black charity.
Black Lives Matter, I think.
Black Lives Matter charity, that's awesome. Yeah. And this is a cookies and cream cupcake, and that's a Joe Louis. It's like a Canadian thing, but it's a vegan edition. There's like cream in the middle. And like, I know this is supposed to be like kind of a healthy vlog, but it's not, so.
A lot of people said in the reviews that it's not as strong as ones that they've had in the past.
It's not, but it's nice. We're talking about the incense we just bought. It's really nice. It's like all natural.
Are you videotaping?
Yeah.
The incense, they're all natural. We got sandalwood and jasmine.
It like cleanses the air of negative energy.
As soon as we started burning it, we were like, oh my gosh, it's literally,
it's so nice.
You could feel the air like clearing. You are recording this because you have been vegan for a year, right?
Yes, I have. As of mid-June.
What's the like top things that you've learned so far?
I've seen a shift in people becoming vegan more and more and more. And like vegan options being available at more restaurants and grocery stores, and I think that's awesome. I felt a shift in my energy. I felt a shift in my conscience because I feel just better and more connected to animals and the earth, that I'm not harming any animals or consuming animals, and I'm not contributing to the animal abuse that's happening on factory farms, and my body just feels better. I find I eat more fruits and vegetables. What about you, Lauren?
Me?
What's your favorite thing about being vegan?
Oh gosh. Like you said, I feel really connected with Earth and honestly the universe more. I've been vegan for over a year and a half. It's background info. I connect with animals' energy more. Like I can feel when Willow is stressed, when she's happy, when she's just chilling, And I can honestly notice that when I walk past a dog now. They feel your energy, they know that you care for them.
And I think if it wasn't for Lauren, I wouldn't have became vegan.
Guys, I didn't force her to become vegan. Everyone thinks that. The story, I guess, is I came up for 2 weeks last May and Keara decided to be vegan for those 2 weeks besides like one night.
Yeah.
And
just because Lauren was vegan and we were going to vegan restaurants, and so I had to eat vegan.
And she already noticed like an energy shift and feeling really healthy and like the inside, right? And so then you were like, hey, this thing's kind of cool. I think I'm gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna try being vegan now. And I cut out meats like entirely, pretty much cold turkey. I get it. So it's kind of pretty much an easy transition. So if you are thinking of going vegan, just try it for a couple weeks, see how you feel. You'll notice a difference.
Being vegan is not as expensive as you think. Honestly, Keara, you can make a video like
how to be vegan on a budget.
We'll make a TikTok. Yeah,
that's a good idea.
How to be vegan on a budget, because honestly, we have budgets. Everyone has budgets. And we can like take you through what we buy.
Yeah.
And everything.
So let me know in the comments below what video you want to see next. If you want to see more videos about veganism, I'd love to make more videos about that. It's really fun. I'm very passionate about food, obviously. And I was really, really happy to partner up with Teamy because I absolutely love their greens powder and I'm going to be buying it from now on because it rocks. And if you want a really tasty and delicious and nutritious greens powder, you should totally check them out.
It's really good.
Yeah, see you guys in my next video.
Bye, Ellie.